What's going on? It's Wednesday the 5th, January 2017. Crazy, right? It can't, I guess it can't, I was going to say it can't be as easy as and I've said this before, it seems like it's ridiculously crazy that it could be as easy as turning your day around, right? Not even your life, which will of course correct your life. If I wake up every morning, if I can remember, because that's my task, like my challenge is to wake up every morning and remember the recipe for my quote unquote success of, and when what I equate the success word to is my happiness, right? Because that's what I've always been striving for as long as I can remember as a kid. It's not like to be a millionaire, but it's like this idea of like, I want to be happy. And there was fleeting times where money makes me happy, or the drugs make me happy, or the alcohol makes me happy, or the woman makes me happy. But the problem is none of that can be sustained for a long period of time because I'm left with me. That's been that's my observation. Like, I'm left with me, and I can't, I mean, yes, we live in a society, I think, where it's always, we're jumping from, the money to the women or the relationship or the food or the whatever to the medication. And when you don't have that, how can I be happy? Like, that's the question you're left with. Like, why am I here? And that's a whole nother question. Why are each individual person here, right? That's a whole nother thing I'll get into, and I've talked to about again. I talked about that before, but I think we're always uncovering and discovering and discarding new information. But first and foremost, like, I want to be okay right here, right now, in this moment. And I can begin to have a tiny bit of power in this moment if I go into the gratitude of like, oh yeah, like, I've got 5 fingers on each hand. I've got 2 hands. I've got 2 feet, 5 toes on each foot. I can walk. I can see. I can chew. I can talk. And it sounds so stupid and rudimentary to bring it back to that level. But Google how many people don't have those things. You know what I mean? Do some research on how many people don't have those things. And you will begin to, and I begin to understand, like, oh shit, like, and my attitude and my demeanor changes, and I begin get a little bit more excited, happy about life. And I'm like, oh, I'm lucky. And not luckier than him or her or that, or I'm grateful that I get this. I've chosen this body and this time. I mean, yeah, it'd be interesting to live in a different time and in a different body and all that stuff, but that's a fantasy. And that takes me out of this moment. If I was not burdened by the idea of living in the past or fantasizing about the future, then I could be right here. If I had that memory disorder that all I remembered is right here, right now, I may possibly be a happier person because I can't project my moment of today, right now, on anything I had before, and I will not even know what I want in the future because all I have to do is continue to discover this moment. This moment. Gratitude. Like, oh shit, like I'm breathing. Yeah, I've had a little bit of coffee, and I've been up for a long time and exercised and talked with some cool people, and yeah, cool. Rad. All right. I could forget all of this tomorrow. Peace.